Darling, you look lovely today, by the way. The
Oh,
scarf.
well, I dressed up just for you.
Thank you so much. So, I was fascinated with this movie. It's one of those that it's about, making about the seemingly impossible being possible.
Right.
So many things I'm sure attracted you to this film. But that said, what's the main reason you were like, this is for me?
Well, I had just done a cameo in a film that Edward James Olmos directed. It's called The Devil Has a Name. It's a wonderful film if you get a chance to see it.
I watched it.
Yeah. You did? Did
Mhm.
you like it?
Yes, I interviewed him.
I haven't even seen the whole thing yet. But anyway, one of the main things was that he asked me, Edward James Olmos asked me. He came to our ranch at that time, and we sat and talked, and it just felt like such a privilege that an actor of that uh, stature would ask me to do this. So then I paid attention and read the script, and it was written by Mark Medoff, who I had worked for before in a movie called Clara's Heart with Whoopi Goldberg. And he's a great writer. He wrote, oh shoot, I'm going to just blank right now. But anyway, he's a great writer, and I wanted to honor that.
What I mean, I enjoyed your character itself. You played this super supportive role. You were Joe's number one cheerleader the entire time, and I love that. Do you have any similarities to your character in this film?
Well, I like to say that I'm um, not as good as Sheila. I'm I curse a lot more than Sheila does. She doesn't curse at all. Uh, and she has more faith than I do. So it was good for me for something to reach for.
Well, right now you mentioned faith. So do you think after this film that you get that fuzzy feeling like maybe I should have a little more faith?
Well, yeah, I always think that, but I still haven't gotten there. I keep trying, but it's shown to me over and over again that things, for the most part, work out. But I always get to that 3/4 mark and just don't quite make it. And then I'll figure it out by the end of the line. We'll see.
So tell me about working again with Edward James Olmos, like you say, like a high caliber actor in this case. And it looked like you guys had great chemistry.
Mhm.
And I mean, again, in this case. And to work with him, you guys seemed to, you had beautiful scenes where they just seemed such joy.
Eddie is so unpretentious as an actor, and he's so available. A lot of times I'm given these roles of the wife, and the actors don't even want to really sit down and have lunch, get to know each other a little bit, but yet they want me to like be there, like I've been there for 30 years or something. But with Eddie, it was different. He's open, he's casual, he's very precise as an actor. He sees sort of everything you're doing and just is right there with you. So, and I felt like I'd known him forever. So that worked really well for Sheila and Joe's relationship.
You got to briefly had like a few scenes with Mr. Lopez,
Yes.
but they were so fulfilling and heartwarming. Can you share a little bit about working with him as well?
George Lopez, besides being a brilliant comedian who I've watched forever, um, it was so beautiful to watch him discover himself as an actor because he really got pushed, especially with Eddie. And he was right there. He was right there. And, he's a big teddy bear. He's a giant teddy bear. I mean, a guy who rescues chihuahuas, you know? He loves animals, he loves kids. He's just if you get to know him at all, you I felt really fortunate because he's just a sweetheart.
I'm surprised it wasn't a Chihuahua in this film, maybe because the collar would be too heavy.
Yeah, right, right. That's true. That's true. We had that little dachshund. Yeah,
Super cute, super cute.
yeah.
Now, this film is a little bit philosophic. Oh my gosh, I can't even say the word.
I can't either. So philosophical. How's that?
Thank you, thank you. And it had some interesting lines, and one of them that really like stuck to me, and you can tell me your feedback, which Mr. Lopez said in this dialogue. You weren't in that scene, but he says, death is not be feared by someone who has lived wisely.
Right.
I mean, what do you
It's
think?
beautiful. That's Mark Medoff, and Mark Medoff, our writer, was very, very sick while we were filming.
Oh,
This was going to be his last film, and everyone knew it. And that guy would show up every day, and he was always working on the script. He loved to write, but that's his brilliance. And he was an atheist. Did you know that?
oh no, really?
Yes.
Because this film, I mean, it says it covers, it is a little bit of a little biblical too, with phrases and not just one religion. It was kind of all over the place, but at the end
Yes.
of the day, together, it just was beautifully giving like structure and a sense of faith.
Right. Right. Yes. So, and that's, it's a sense of faith when we all have these. Well, obviously, we're having a really dark time right now, and so we're hoping that this film will give people a little sense of faith, a little sense of hope, maybe some joy, even maybe a little laughter. We could use it right now. So, if people want to see more, they can go to walkingwithherb.themovie.com and and see what there is. Maybe it'll give people a little lift. We could use it.
Indeed. And where was the location where you guys filmed?
Oh, it was in Las Cruces, New Mexico.
Was there?
Yes, and it was just well. Mark Medoff lived there. He was a professor at the university there, uh, and his family lives there. But the people were so nice in Las Cruces. They were so helpful. It was like being a guest in someone's home. It was really lovely.
Great. Well, I'm gonna finish this interview by asking you a question that I hope I can get a brief answer from you.
Uh-oh.
And just to finalize, your one of your first films or first film was American Graffiti
Right.
with, made by George Lucas. What do
Yes.
you take away? What did you take away from that experience that you feel helped you for till today?
Well, I'm happy to say that I still love what I do. And when they shot American Graffiti, it was at my high school. And I just got picked out to read a part. And I never thought I could like make a living at it. Um, so I think just the how fortunate I am to be able to do something like this and to try to reach so many people. Um, it was really it was a really sweet time, and all my little high school friends were around, and I still feel that way when I'm on a set. I get to know all the crew and the people, and they give me so much joy.
Well, that's lovely. And thank you so much for sharing that. And I mean, we continue with Walking with Herb in this case. Thank you
Okay.
for this film and for a film that's definitely going to open, conversation.
Yeah, we're hoping. I think it begins April 30th, and nationwide it opens up. So I
Great.
hope people have fun. Thank you.
We will. Thank you. I enjoyed it. So I know other people will surely enjoy the meaning behind it. that we
Right,
both right now can use.
right.
Thank you
Thank you.
again.
All right, take care.